Hello everyone. This is an installation video of high-speed robotic lawn mower from Quark. It is recommended to manually mow the tall grass within 35 centimeters from the edge of the lawn before installation. This video is divided into 3 parts. First part is unboxing and preparing tools. Second part is to determine the layout for the installation. Third part is securing the devices. First, let's see what's there in the package. When you unpack the box, you will find a ruler to help you lay the boundary wire with proper distance, a robot, a charging station, boundary wire connectors, wire pegs to secure the boundary wire, fixing screws to secure the charging station, hex key for the fixing screws, extension cable for power supply. Also, you need to prepare tools like hammer, plier, wire cutter, wire stripper, tape measure, etc. After we prepare the tools, let's take a look at how to determine where to lay the charging station and boundary wire. First, you need to check if the lawn can meet the conditions for using SPAF mode. This is the checklist. Lawn size should be no more than 800 square meter. All slopes in lawn should be no more than 14%. There should be no more than 3 off-limit zones in lawn. Off-limit zone is where robot is prohibited or unable to enter in. If one of the conditions cannot be satisfied, only random mode can be used for this lawn. If you only use random mode, some of the layout requirements will be looser. There will be special demonstration if looser requirement is allowed in the following video. Now let's have a look at the requirements. Charging station should be placed within reach of 100 to 240 volts AC outlet. Find a weather-protected place for the power supply unit. There should be no obstacle within this area. Please allow enough distance before any turns. Place it in the shade if possible. Make sure the ground where the charging station place is flat and level. The arrow of marked lawn side must point to the lawn. The arrow of marked house side must point to the outside of lawn. Keep at least 15 centimeters away from walls, steps or obstacles higher than the lawn. Keep the boundary wire 20 centimeters from the edge when the lawn equals altitude with the edge. Keep the boundary wire 35 centimeters from the edge when the lawn is higher or lower than the edge. Keep the boundary wire 50 centimeters from the edge when the edge of the lawn is a swimming pool or river. The angle with the wire must be greater than 30 degrees. Islands can be used for areas that affect the performances of the robot, such as slopes greater than 25 degrees, pools, dining tables and other areas where robot is prohibited to enter in. This animation shows how to lay the boundary wire for the island. There should be minimum of 1 meter from the island to the boundary wire. Minimum of 1 meter between islands. All objects in the island are minimum 35 centimeters from the island wire. Gap between the wire to and from the island must be less than 1 centimeter. The 2 wires are not allowed to be cross-cutting. In the checklist of SPAF, the requirement of off-limit zone is no more than 3. So if you want to use SPAF mode, the amount of islands should not exceed 3. You can remove the unnecessary island if it is stones or trees inside the island, which are resistant to collision. Robot can detect these obstacles by collision detection or ultrasonic sensor and select a new direction. If you have another lawn area, and there is no passage larger than 1 meter to allow robot to pass through, then we can set this area as a secondary area. Installation requirements of secondary areas are the same as islands. SPAF mode and create map are ineffective in secondary areas. You can only select random mode and spot or edge mowing. For the passage larger than 1 meter, Just lay the boundary wire as normal. Robot can pass through. Robot should be manually moved between the main area and the secondary areas. The whole boundary wire including island and secondary area must form a loop. After the layout is determined, now we can install the devices. Please wear gloves to avoid damage. Use the provided hex key and screw to secure the station. Insert the wire into the hole at the bottom. Keep 15 to 20 centimeters at the back side of the charging station. Fix the wire with wire pegs near the station. Hammer the peg tight to the ground. Place the pegs roughly 50 centimeters to 1 meter apart. There should be no gap between the wire and the ground. This is to prevent the wire being cut by the robot. Now let's lay the wire and fix it. After fixing the last peg, keep 10 to 15 centimeters at the end and cut the wire. Strip the wire 1 centimeter with a wire stripper or knife. Insert the start of wire into red clamp and the end into black. Connect the power cord and AC outlet. The indicator shows green solid. Then the connection is successful. If the indicator shows green flashing, then we should cut the power and check if charging station loose contact or the boundary wire is broken. We can use a connector to fix the broken wires or extend the original wire. Make sure the power is off. Insert the broken wires into the holes. Press the connector till it is filled with grease. Secure the connector by using pegs or placing it under the grass. The indicator shows green solid. Then the connection is successful. Now you can put your robot on charging station. The indicator showing green breathing means it is charging. Charge it until at least 70% before use. Please follow this checklist before you use our robotic mower to mow the lawn. Mow the grass to no more than 10 centimeters tall with a push mower. Clear the obstacles from the lawn. And keep your children and pets off the lawn during operation. Any other questions? Please consult your approved service dealer.